Hey guys, it's Reagan. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below and stick around. If you've been following my channel for a little while, then you're probably like, what kind of background is that? I actually moved out of the city and I moved to Charleston, South Carolina, and now I have this apartment with this huge wall of windows where I get all this natural light, and it has seriously been just so good for my emotional, physical, financial state, especially now that I am financially independent on my own 100%, living in the adult world, which is crazy. My dog, Cora, I just had to go fight my dog for an ink pen she had in her mouth that I know she was going to get everywhere. But I'm back. So today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all what I got for Christmas. I know it's kind of late because Christmas was like 4 days ago, and by the time this gets up, it'll probably honestly be the new year, which is crazy. I'm filming this on New Year's Eve, which I'm so excited for the new year. I love New Year's. I just think it's such a fresh start. I love the idea of a fresh start, a new beginning, a time to start whatever you want to accomplish, and so I'm really excited for it. So before I start, I just want to say that I'm so grateful for everything that I got for Christmas. A lot of this was from my parents, a few from my sisters, some from Mitchell, and then also some from Tyson, which are like my friends' boyfriends. Everything I got, very grateful for it. I know that a lot of people struggled with COVID this year, so I'm very blessed to have had a good Christmas. But I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm going to go ahead and get into it. So if you want to see what I got for Christmas, then keep watching. The first thing I got is this Capri Blue Volcano candle. Everyone is obsessed with this. If you've never smelled it before or you don't know what candle this is, then you're missing out. It's very fruity smelling and it literally just makes every room smell delicious. So I got one of these. Then I got 2 hair clips. If you watch my vlogs, then you'll see that I am obsessed with clipping my hair up. And I got these 2 really cute ones from Amazon and just clip my hair up on top of my head to get it out of the way because this long hair gets in the way of everything. And then Cora, my dog, also loves to chew on these prongs, so I have to keep stocking up on them. The next thing I got was this keychain. I am really into these ring keychains because I love to hold my keys on my hand. It's just a lot easier if I'm grocery shopping or I'm just out and about and I don't want to lose them. So I got this little thing from a boutique in Lake City, South Carolina called 7 Boutique. Shout out to 7 Boutique, sponsor me. I love this keychain. It has this little snake print and animal print skin on it. I don't think it's real, but got it for my keys. Super cute, love it. I'm already using it. A very exciting gift that I got was this string of pearls plant, which you might be like, oh, that's kind of weird, Reagan. And yeah, it is kind of weird, but I'm really into plants. I have a big one right back there. I have one here, one here, one here, one here. I have a ton of plants. When I moved to Charleston, I got all this light. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like a haven for plants. So I got into real plants, and now I'm a plant mom. And this plant is pretty hard to find, at least around here. And once they get big, they get really expensive. So my mom got me this small one that hopefully I can keep alive. I also got a new Hydro Flask. Hydro Flask girls. I love Hydro Flasks. Hydro Flasks. I love a Hydro Flask because it really makes me drink so much water. Always get the straw attachment. I seriously drink 5 of these a day. It just makes drinking water so much easier. The last one I had stickers all over it, so I might end up putting stickers on this one. It's in the color Tangerine. I will have everything linked down below. If you don't have a Hydro Flask, I highly recommend. Next thing I got is this White Barn Violet and Freesia hand soap. I love hand soaps. Being an adult, you really appreciate getting things like this because you would have to buy it yourself. So if you don't like buying it for yourself, then you love to get them for gifts. A weird little item I got for Christmas is this Vivitar toothbrush sanitizer. My mom was very excited to give it to us. All 3 of my sisters, we got one. And I was like, oh, that's kind of weird. But actually, now that I think about it, it's actually a really cool invention. And I needed it because I'm the type of person who'll just throw my toothbrush in a makeup bag or a random toiletry bag, and when I get to where I'm going and I pull it out, it's covered in either makeup or hair, and it's seriously disgusting. But I'm just not that big of a germ freak, so it doesn't really bother me. But this will actually probably come in handy, and I'm excited to use it when I travel. Another really sweet gift I got is this Kendra Scott necklace. It is a white stone. You probably can't see it. Can you even see it? No, because the sun is bright. Oh, you can kind of, oh, it's backwards. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It's a white, really pretty, kind of pearly stone. and very dainty, which I love. And I wear this necklace that I'm wearing now every day, but that one's really pretty layered with it. I don't have it on now because this shirt comes up so high that you can't see it since it's a little shorter. The next item I got is a Dr. Teals Bath Set, which I don't have it in here because it's literally all over my bathroom right now because it came with like 4 different things, but I will insert a picture right here for you to see it. I am obsessed with baths, so when I got this, I was so excited. My mom obviously knows me very well. I already used a ton of it because I take baths almost every night, so that was a really awesome gift. One of my favorite gifts that I got for Christmas is the 5-minute journal, and I have been wanting to like get into journaling or writing down my thoughts or something where you kind of like take time out of the day to really ground yourself. And so I saw a YouTuber that I love recommend this, and so I just got it off of Amazon. Like, I sent the link to my mom from Amazon, but what it is it has each day, and it has these little prompts like 3 things I'm grateful for, 3 things that would make today great, daily affirmations, and then at night you do 3 amazing things that happened today, and then how could I have made today even better. And I've been doing it for the past few days, and it's seriously so nice. And like, once I'm done doing it, I'm like, that was nice. And I do it in the morning when I drink my coffee, and then I do it at night right before I go to bed. And although I've only been doing it for a few days, it seriously just makes me feel good, whether it's making like a huge difference on my life or my day-to-day. It just makes me feel good, and it puts me in a good mood in the morning. Another adult Christmas gift that I got that I was actually very excited to get, it was a silicone baking mat, which I've already used, and so it's actually dirty that I need to wash it, but I'll insert a picture of it here. If you're into cooking at all, then you probably know what this is. It's kind of like a replacement to parchment paper, and I use parchment paper for everything because I'm always baking cookies or like roasting veggies in the oven, anything like that. And so this has really come in handy. Obviously already it has. So I didn't ask for any clothes, but my mom got me 2 shirts. I'm really into like casual, like nice looking tees, just casual tops to throw on with jeans, because every day when I work from home, I like to get dressed and like look decent. Like, I feel like I look pretty nice right now, but it's nothing super fancy. But I don't go to an office, I just work here, but I feel so much better if I wake up in the morning and I get dressed. And so I love throwing on like little casual tees. So my mom got me this red one. It's super casual, super basic. The material is actually super soft. And then she also got me the same tee in this orange color. It just got really dark because it's really cloudy in Charleston right now, and so all my lighting is really dependent on what the sun and the cloud situation is like outside. Another Christmas gift that I got that I'm super excited about is actually this little hot pan, and it is for your coffee. So if you know, I love hot coffee, and I hate when it gets like room temperature or even like a little bit warm. I want it to be really, really hot. And so this is a little hot pan. You just sit your coffee on it and it heats up. You plug it in, it sits on your desk. And I think it's such an awesome invention, and I've already used it a few times and I love it. And then another item that I got that I am in love with are actually these earrings that I'm wearing right now. If you can see them, they are from the brand Missouri, which is like a really nice everyday kind of luxury jewelry brand. And these are called their Croissant Earrings, and they kind of have this little bit of a like roll design on them, like a croissant, if you're aware of a croissant. And I just think they are so pretty. They're kind of like an everyday piece of jewelry. If you're wondering why I'm looking over here, it's because my monitor for my camera is over here. I just realized that y'all are probably like, what is she looking at? So these earrings were pretty expensive, but they're really nice, and they're supposed to last you like a long time. I'm kind of over costume jewelry where you just buy it and you wear it a few times and then it tarnishes or it turns your ears green, things like that. I just would rather put my time and energy into buying nice jewelry that I can just wear every day, that goes with everything. They're just universal. So this was kind of like the first item to that collection. I really wanted it. I specifically asked for it. It is this Rifle Paper Co., which I love Rifle Paper Co., this recipe tin. Ever since I moved to Charleston and my kitchen got a decent size bigger. It's still not huge, but it's definitely like a pretty good sized kitchen. I have been cooking a lot more and baking a lot more, and a lot of times I find my recipes off of Pinterest, but then I don't always remember what recipe I used, what I tried and what I liked, or like which one I didn't like, because sometimes I try different ones over like the span of a month. And so now that I've kind of like figured out which ones I like, I want to write them down and put them in here and keep them. And it has It comes with little recipe cards that you can write down your recipes on. And honestly, I just think it's such a cute idea, and it looks so nice to have it sitting on one of my little open shelves in my kitchen. And it's just so beautiful, and I just love looking at it. One of like the most exciting gifts that I got that I wasn't expecting to get, and this goes to show that like the littlest things mean the most. They are these little fuzzy slippers that are just from Amazon, I'm assuming, because my mom gets everything from Amazon. And they're seriously so cozy. I pretty much wear them all the time, every day. I love them. They're amazing. You probably don't know this, but I'm really into jigsaw puzzles. Actually, my mom and I did one while I was home for Christmas, and they're just so fun. And so my mom got me this really cute Charleston jigsaw puzzle. This is the pineapple fountain in like the riverfront park at in downtown Charleston that I like to run to all the time and see this fountain. And it's like a really iconic part of Charleston if you've never been. And it's seriously so beautiful. Like, it's not just a typical picture. It is like, it's a painting, I think. Yeah, it's a painting, and it's seriously so pretty. And so I want to do this, and then I want to frame it and put it in this apartment somewhere. I think it'll be so cute. So I'm very excited to do it. It's only 500 pieces, which is actually not that bad. The one my mom and I did took us about a week and a half, and it was 1,000 pieces. And then an item I'm really excited about that I actually don't have with me, but of course I will insert a picture, and they are Brooks running shoes. I have been needing a new pair of tennis shoes for a long time. I got these, but they didn't fit me, and so we had to send them back, and now I'm waiting for my new size to come in. But they're beautiful. I'm obsessed with them. I cannot wait to work out in them. There's something about getting new workout stuff that just like makes me want to go work out right then and there. With my job, I bought myself an iPad a few months back, and I use it for a lot of stuff, but I was really needing a keyboard for it, and so my mom got me a keyboard iPad case. So this is what it looks like. It is super nice because it just closes, and then the keyboard is like Bluetooth, and you just like cut it on and off, and then the iPad case still has a spot to hold my pen and everything. It's seriously so nice. I love it. And then the back has a little kickstand, which my other case did not have a kickstand. So I'm very excited that this has a kickstand because I'll just be popping it up everywhere and like watching YouTube videos on it and stuff. Honestly, one of those gifts that you get that you're like, oh, okay, but then like it comes in handy and you use it so much. Now we're down to like the last two things, which I don't physically have. I actually do physically have, but they're like out doing their own things right now in my apartment, and I just don't think like showing you them will do them justice. So a thing that Tyson got me, which Tyson is my best friend, he got me a propagation station, and I will insert a picture here of like what it actually looks like on the wall, because right now it just has glass tubes and you're gonna be like, what are those? So what they are is they mount on the wall, and if you know anything about plants, once your plants get really big, you can actually cut like some of the leaves, stems off of them, and put them in water, and they'll grow roots, and then you can replant them and have baby plants. And I have some plants that I want to do that with, and so he got me this little propagation station. I'm gonna hang it up actually on one of these walls back here and put the little baby plants in them and let them grow, because this room gets so much light that I think it'll be the best place for them. And then the last thing that I got is kind of like the big item that I got for Christmas. We usually get like one like big item, and it is this knife set that I've been wanting for so long, but it was pretty expensive and just one of those things that I could not justify buying for myself. It's beautiful. It is white, which is what I loved about it. I didn't really want like black knives, but I needed steak knives, and I needed nice knives to use since I am cooking a lot, cutting veggies, cooking meat that I need to use like a steak knife with. And so my mom got me this. So excited. It looks beautiful in my kitchen. So that is pretty much everything that I got for Christmas, besides one thing. If you've made it to the end of this video, then I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. So feel grateful. So actually for Christmas this year, which actually for the past 3 years, my big gift that I've been getting from my parents has actually been dun dun dun, lip injections. So I've been getting fillers in my lips for the past 3 years. It was honestly one of my biggest insecurities going like through high school, was having really small lips. Like my top lip was pretty small, and I just have wanted them for a long time. So 3 years ago, I got them for the first time for Christmas, and now you get them done like once every year, and so they just kind of fall around Christmas. So that has been my Christmas gift from my parents for the past 3 years, because it is pretty expensive, but I love them. I told my mom that I would probably die and then be put in my coffin with lip injections in my lips just because I love them so much and I just love the way they make my face look. I don't get a ton done, so it's not like super drastic, but just enough to where I feel beautiful. I'm all for like plastic surgery. Don't let anyone tell you what you can and can't do with your own body. And that is everything that I got for Christmas. If you enjoyed watching this video, give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe before you go. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.